What's up, family? How y'all doing today? Now this DP Level Up. About to take y'all in the truck with me. This is for my new beginner truck drivers. If you want to know how to drive, you want to learn how to drive, you came to the right place, okay? I have mastered the truck and trailer. I've been driving city ever since I got out of truck driving school, okay? So I've been driving city over 4 years. I've never been OTR, okay? I have been through every different scenario you could possibly think of. I have hit every single dock that I ever been sent to. If a truck can get in, I can get it in and get it out, okay? So I'm gonna take you on a ride with me. That way I can give you some pointers, give you some tips while we out here on the road. I can, you know, sort of coach you on what you should do, what you shouldn't do. This way, I could be in your ear while you learning how to drive the truck in real life experience. There's a lot of stuff that you will not learn in truck driving school. Why? Because real world experience, they're not gonna be able to teach you that. That's something you gotta learn on your own, baby. So I'm gonna be your real world experience teacher, okay? So right now I'm gonna throw you up here and then we're gonna ride, because I'm about to go to 2 stops. The back is ridiculous, okay? Right now I'm pulling a 48. Some truck driving schools, depending on the school you go to, they'll have you in a 45, or they might have you in a 48 flatbed. They might have you in a van. I don't know. But me personally, school I went to is Trans Tech, one of the best schools in the country, and they had us pulling a 45. But me personally, driving for the company that I work for, I pull 53s and I pull 45s, and sometimes we might pull hubs, or sometimes we might pull 40 footers, right? So me personally, usually I pull 53s and 48s, okay? But let's get started. DP Level Up, baby. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I'm gonna show you everything that you need to know out here on the road, okay? 10-4. Right. All right. All right, y'all. Hope y'all can see everything up there good. This is the POV right here, baby. This POV. Okay. Make sure I got the camera adjusted right. Hope you can see me good. Well, not see me, because now you in that POV. But anyway, all right. So you see them mirrors? The mirrors is your best friend. You hear me? So I'm gonna keep it real simple. Simplicity is key. Your big mirror is for backing. Your small mirror is for watching and backing. Okay. If you try to use your big mirror to watch your trailer turn, it's gonna be extremely hard to keep an eye back there on that trailer while you trying to turn. Okay, so you want to, when you turn in this truck and you turn in these trailers, always keep an eye in that small mirror at the bottom. That small mirror at the bottom is gonna let you know exactly where that trailer at. Okay, exactly. So I have no restrictions on my license. I learned how to drive a manual, float, double clutch, whatever you want to do. But these mega companies, they have went to automatic, so your gear shift is up here. See it right there? That's where it's at now. So now you ain't even got to worry about you ain't got to worry about all that, okay? You put that thing in drive and go. Easy peasy. Okay? Now, when we out here on the road, there's a couple things I want you to pay attention to and understand. Understand this: people will be people. If you ever drove city, or if you planning on to drive city, I need you to understand something. People will be people, okay? So as a truck driver, to keep your health good, to keep your blood pressure low, you can't let these everyday drivers that's going through their own personal life stress and problems affect you, okay? People gonna cut you off. People gonna jump in front of you, slam on brakes. People gonna ride beside you. I mean, it's so many different scenarios. Rain, sleet, hail, snow, hurricanes, tornadoes. I done drove in it all, okay? And I understand people. And if you used to running city, you will come in contact with patterns. So traffic do have patterns. Some areas is gonna jam up at certain times. Some areas gonna freeze up at certain times. That's just the way it is out here on the road when you drive city. So understand your patterns. Me personally, I don't run routes, I run WOW. So by me running WOW, I don't go to the same place every single day. Every time I come and do my routes, my deliveries, it's different. It's never the same, okay? Because I don't have a assigned route. And that's how I became as great as I am a driver this day, because I don't have a set place that I go to every day. Me personally, somebody that running different routes and don't have a assigned route is a better driver, because he done been through every different type of scenario. If you going to the same place every single day and you out here driving, of course you're not gonna be as on edge, because you know where you're going. But you going to places you don't know where the dock is, you don't know the traffic pattern, you don't know where to plug. Like, it's just a whole bunch of confusion that when you driving, you got to figure that type of stuff out, okay? That's key right there, is understanding no matter where you go, you should be able to drive there safely, drive back safely, pay attention. That way you can get back home and you can help other people get back home safely. Because if you mess around and run into somebody, they not going to be able to get back home safely. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about keeping everybody and yourself safe out here on the road. Truck driving is one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. But it's also one of the most needed jobs in the world. Without us, there is no stores getting filled. There's no warehouses getting stocked up. There's nothing. There's nothing. If the truck drivers stop, the world stop. Okay. So just keep that in mind. So where I'm headed right now is gonna be one of these backs that I'm talking about. But on the way there, I'm gonna sort of give you tips on driving on the road, okay? Driving in city. Let's say city. I don't want to say on the road. I don't want you to think I'm OTR. I've never been OTR, never will be. That's not for me. So since I turned the truck like this, because I'm coming off this side road, and I want to be able to see clearly what's going on. Always stay in your mirrors. I'm a very defensive driver. I keep my eyes in my mirror. I use my mirrors a lot. That's how I never hit nothing. See that small mirror over there? I'm watching that trailer. I always keep your eye over there on that trailer when you turn it. Always. It's a must. You don't never want to lose. If you ever lose track of your trailer, that's when you hit something. So you always want to keep an eye over there on that trailer. Every time you turn, keep your eye in that small mirror. Don't look at your big mirror trying to turn that trailer and trying to keep an eye on that trailer, because you ain't gonna be able to see it. That trailer is when you look in that mirror, that trailer is gonna be on the side of your mirror. You ain't gonna be able to see it. But your little mirror, you're gonna be able to see it perfectly fine. Yep. And when you're driving, kings and queens, always look ahead. Always look ahead, 12 to 15 seconds ahead. We should be able to see what's coming up all the way down the road, okay? All the way down the road, we should be able to see what's coming up. If we don't, we ain't doing it right, okay? We're not doing it right. And please, please, please keep that cell phone out your hand. That cell phone is one of the reasons people wreck. That cell phone is one of the major reasons why people, if you come to a stop, you at a stoplight, okay, it's cool, go ahead and grab your cell phone, go blah, blah, blah. You know, do what you need to do, check whatever you need to check real quick. When that light turn green, man, put that thing down, man. Put it down, man. It ain't worth it. Let me tell you why. In my mind, this is just me personally. This is why I'm so safe out here on the road. In my mind, it could possibly be a baby in every single car that I come in contact with, that I pass. So with me thinking that, okay, it could be a baby in this car. Or if I lose focus and mess around and hit somebody, they can have kids that they not coming back home to. You see what I'm saying? They can have kids at the house. A mom or dad out here on the road, you hurt and kill them, what they family's gonna do? You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm so in tune out here on this road driving this truck, because this is a baby train on wheels. Okay, this is a lot of weight. This will do a lot of damage to these little cars out here. One little bump of this truck will send a car flying out of control. Okay. Yeah. It'll send the car flying out of control. Always give yourself enough room too. When you come to a stop, always give yourself enough room at these. See how this entrance, people might need to come out. Leave them enough room to come in and out. Also leave yourself enough room for an exit strategy. Just in case you need to pull off, you ain't gotta back up. Because that's one thing we don't want to do. We don't want to back up in random spots or back up blindly. Because we don't, sometimes people can get so close to your trailer, you don't even know they back there. You won't even see them. Only way you're gonna see them, you gotta look for a shadow, and sometimes you won't even be able to see the car shadow. You won't even be able to see the shadow, and then boom, you back up into them. Now you got yourself an accident on your hands, and we don't want to do that neither. So save yourself the time just to give yourself enough room for an exit if you need to exit without backing up. That's just a little pro tip right there. Yep. Just had two cops jump behind me. I don't know why they jumped behind me like that. I ain't speeding or nothing. It look like they're about to come around me now. These city cops always in a hurry, y'all. So, you know, just stay off that phone and just do your job. You know what I'm saying? Don't really pay them too much attention. Now, weight. Let's talk about weight. If you carrying 10,000 pounds and over on your truck, you gonna feel a difference on that. Okay, you gonna definitely feel it. If you carrying around 40,000 pounds, you gonna feel that on the back of this truck. Now, distance on keeping your distance from cars is gonna be a big plus. You gotta understand your weight and the brake pressure and the distance that you need to add from these cars. Okay, you don't want to be flying down the road on somebody's bumper doing 50, 60 miles per hour, and then you come up on back of somebody's bumper with 40,000 pounds on the back of you. That truck is not gonna stop instantly. It's gonna definitely rock you into it. It's gonna definitely slide you into it. So I always stay mindful of your weight. And when you get used to pulling heavy weight, you will feel the type of distance you're gonna need to keep for people to get that truck to slow down. And also, use your engine brake. Use your J brake. I don't care if you're not on a hill, just driving city. Let the engine brake give you extra power on braking. Okay? Let it give you that extra when you braking, that extra support. That's what I call it. Give me that extra stopping power. I want all that. I want every bit of that. That way you ain't riding the brakes so much. Cause you know, the more you ride them brakes, the more air you letting out them lines. Okay. I just want everybody that want to drive trucks to understand the truck and trailer. Cause once you master that, man, I promise you, the job is simple. Once you master that, it's simple. It's easy peasy. It's easy peasy out here. Just hope y'all can see. Hope the camera adjusted right. Alright, we about to get on this highway, y'all. I don't know if you can hear my engine braking, but you'll hear the RPMs going real high. I don't even got to press on the brakes at a certain distance. That engine brake gonna slow it down. But remember, the engine brake is not a brake. It just slows you down. You don't use it as a brake. It ain't gonna stop you all the way. You gotta put some service brake into it, but let that engine brake help slow you down. This is gonna be a big plus. You're gonna notice when you got a lot of heavy weight, it's easier on your brakes. It's easier to stop. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I got 7 minutes, y'all. I'm about to be at this one stop I was talking about. Yeah. So I'm about to go ahead. See, that was also, we got to learn about stale lights, cause sometimes you could be coming up on a light. It could be a stale green light. If that green light is stale, be prepared to brake, because if it's been green for a while, it's about to turn yellow, and you don't want to come up. You don't want to slide to a stoplight. You don't want to come up and slide at a stoplight. That won't be good at all. So if you see the green light being long for a while, just be prepared to get on them brakes. Now, when we on this highway, we keep our eyes in the mirrors. I check my mirrors every 1 to 2 seconds. My eyes is always looking around. Like I said, I'm a real defensive driver. Now, you ain't just got to sit there and just constantly look in your rear view. Now you ain't paying attention to what's coming up in front of you. But you do want to keep your eye in your mirror to understand what's going on behind you. We don't have a rear view mirror. We just got our side mirrors and our hood mirrors. Okay? So I'm real big on my driver's side mirror and my passenger side mirror. I keep my eyes in both the mirrors. All 4 of those mirrors. Okay? It's very important you do that, because if you don't know what's back there or beside you, and you mess around, somebody sneaking your blind spot, they sneak over there in that blind spot, now you could run into them. Now luckily this truck got all the bells and whistles. They got warnings. There's people on side of you. There's a little light right there in the corner. It'll light up orange. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little sideways triangle, but it'll light up orange when somebody's over there beside you to warn you. And then if you put on your signal, it'll beep, let you know somebody right there, don't get over. Then it also got an automatic brake system where if you get too close to something, it'll hit the brakes. It got a distant warning. It'll beep and let you know you're riding too close. See how that light just came on, then it cut off. Watch this. Watch his light. Watch his light when this car ride by. See that light? That's letting me know somebody over there. It'll flash every time somebody by my side. See that? So that's just to help you stay safe out here. That's to help you get back home. You get the equipment back home safe, and you help other people get back home safe. We're coming up on 20 minutes. I'm about there, y'all. This is about 4 minutes before I get there. I might do some chopping and cutting, then I might just let it play straight. Cause everything I'm telling you is important in the truck. This is one of the reasons I have mastered this truck and trailer. I have mastered driving city. There's no type of city you can send me in that I won't know, cause I done been in them all. In my area, I understand patterns. I understand lights. I understand the roads. I understand the power lines. Now let me tell y'all something. These low hanging lines, they will get you. I ain't never hit one before, because sometimes if I see a line, I know the city supposed to have them hanging 14 feet. Okay, if it's anything lower than that, it's on them. But with that being said, these cities will still let these lines dangle. And then I drive for an LTL coming, that's less than a truckload. And sometimes we get sent to areas where these lines will hang super low. I mean, I done had lines drag over my trailer. I've been pulling up to them. You gotta ease up to them, because you would know if you can get up under them. You gotta ease up. If you ease up and you see that line catch that trailer, don't even risk it. Don't even risk it. I mean, you can dump your airbag. There's a button on here you can lower down your trailer to get up under it, which I done did that before. I done dumped my airbags just to get up under the line, because I didn't have no other way to. Either you gonna go that way and find a way to turn around down through there, or you gonna have to back out on the road. Have I ever backed out on the road? Absolutely. And when I back out on the road, I make sure ain't nothing coming, and I do a horn blow. Bump, 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 bump. I be pulling my air horn while I'm backing out. That's way, if I don't see somebody, they hear that horn blowing, get their attention, they'll stop. But I don't never just back up on the road without seeing what's coming or without blowing my horn. I blow my horn until I'm free and clear. Then once I get free and clear, I go ahead and pull on out. I go ahead and back on out there and you know, get from that spot. You got low clearance bridges. You got low clearance bridges that'll get you. The city bridge, they supposed to sit at least 13. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. They gotta have signs to tell you their height. They can be sitting as low as 10 feet. They can be sitting as low as 13 feet. But they gotta have signs to tell you how low those bridges are. If they don't have a sign letting you know, then I mean that bridge could be sitting right at 13.6. That's right where we ride at. We wouldn't know it until you hit it. You see what I'm saying? So that's another thing we gotta understand out here on this road. Always keep your eye right there on that trailer. That trailer gonna let you know. And always use your small mirrors, your smaller mirrors, to keep an eye on that trailer. Alright, y'all, I'm about at this back that I've been talking about. This is another little, it ain't too hard of a back, but for newbies it'll definitely be, because you got a blind side back this back. Then you got to swing around in a tight lot, and you got a 53. That turnaround will get difficult. I mean, it's been times where I done been in places had to turn so tight, you got to get it up on the fern. Like, you actually got to put the trailer in the fern. They got to be touching each other, because that duck end, when that trailer in the back swing around, before it go forward, it will roll back. Okay, it's gonna roll back on you. It's gonna roll back. See how I'm all the way over here? Now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna swing this in. I'm gonna swing this in. When I swing that in, then I'm gonna drag this line to come over here, and that trailer is gonna follow me. It ain't gonna hit the sidewalk or nothing. The whole time I've been driving city, I never made a car back up. Alright, y'all, turn that down before it gets straight. Alright, we here, coming up on it, right around the corner. With another fellow driver. Right. And when you start driving these, if you drive for an LTL company or any type of city driving, you're gonna come across extremely tough spots to get in and out. So the more real world experience you get, you will understand how to maneuver, how to get in, how to get out. You will learn. About to show you. It's right here around the corner. I gotta go over here to the left too, but that's easy work. That's easy right there. This spot right here is where I'm talking about. See that right there? Gotta back around all that, and usually it be trucks and all different type of stuff over there, but you gotta come through the gate. Take you out and look at it where you can see. Usually it be loaded with trucks in here. It usually be 2 trucks left and right, and they want you to dock in the middle. Yeah, so this right here, I gotta come through this gate, around the products, and into the dock. But now there's a truck backing in right there. There's a little box truck. Let me see where he gonna dock it, because usually it be loaded up. Let's see where he gonna dock. He gonna dock on that side. Okay, so since he gonna dock on that side, that means I gotta hit the one on the other side. Okay, back the sucker in here. It's called trailer setup right here. I set my trailer up. That way I can just drop it right in that gate hole. Remember, you got to know your space, how big your space is, how big your truck is. Then we're gonna work our way around. We're gonna watch all our sides, because it's really close on this side. So I'm gonna spin that close as I can get it. And then lean out that window. Watch that front. Watch that back end. I thought he hit the dot that was beside me. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit that dot that's right beside him. Just like this. Come back up and then pop it right back in there. Get right beside him. And then if you ain't got no lines to know if you straight or not, always look for lines on the ground, okay? Always. There's got to be a straight line somewhere. If there's not a straight line on the ground, then put one down with your trailer. Put an imaginary line down, okay? Put an imaginary line down. Once you do that, go straight in there, pull them brakes, bam. Straight in there, straight as an arrow, okay? That's how you back in extreme conditions, okay? So, I'm gonna take the camera off and spin it around. So, hope this help you in the future, which I know it will. If I had somebody showing me this back then, I could have got where I am now faster, okay? That's what it's all about. How fast can I learn what I need to learn? That way I can advance me and my family life. So transformation is what I am showing. I'm showing you what you're gonna look like after you done sat with me, you done watch my videos, you understand what I'm saying? You done heard me talk, you maybe done bought some of my stuff, but the transformation is what I'm giving you. This is what I'm offering you. So these videos that I do, that I'm gonna start doing every day or every week, whichever way God want me to, is gonna be for you. That way you can advance your skills, that way you can advance your knowledge, that way you can change you and your family life. That's the goal, that's the key. You're gonna be a better driver, a safer driver, a more focused driver. Your mental gonna be stronger after coming and sitting and talking and understanding DP, okay? Everything that I teach you, it comes from the heart. Because I want to see you win, okay? God love you, and we all want you to get back home safe to your family, okay? We all do. Your family wants you to get back home safe. I want you to get back home safe. God wants you to get back home safe. We all want you to get back home safe, okay? So, with that being said, stay safe, get back home. See you later. Peace.